since he render me useless, I want make you render am useless in business. So everything wey he lay him hands on, make everything just dey scatter, make him go down like that, because the thing wey that guy don cause for me like this don too much. The stress, imagine I can't even, I have to rewrite everything. This is almost like a year, another year I've been added to my year, like 4 years now. I'm supposed to go for 5 years again. What am I even going to tell my parents to? In fact, if possible, if it buy.
Hello people, it's your boy Skito Comedy aka the next governor. Today we are in the studio to do what we know how to do best. Today matter get as e take no one be. This matter wear sneakers on top of rain boot, tie wrapper, con not tie, use gele finish up on top of another gele. This is just to tell you how serious this very issue is. This matter, now this sister here, now she bring this matter to my table. But just like I promised you guys, there is no time to waste time. I would like us to meet her so that she will narrate this story to you guys exactly the same way she's emailed it to me that made me invite her down to my studio. But do not forget that the only way you can get through to me is by my email. Now we will dive into the matter. We bring us come here this beautiful afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, how are you doing?
I'm not doing fine.
I understand that part of your story so well. Nobody in this your condition that will be okay. And that is why I am hiding your identity. So please, I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that is involved in this very issue. But at the same time, I would want you to narrate this story to us once again. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. Seated here with me is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secret and deep things, and he also knows when someone is telling lies. Be you who. So I will appreciate if you narrate this your story to him. Let him look into it to know the advice and solution he has to give to you concerning this very issue you brought to our table. So speak out as you gently narrate this your story to us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
You are welcome.
So there's this guy I've been dating for a while now. On the day we met, he approached me and asked for my number. We became friends at first, and along the line, we started dating. The guy, he was very good to me. He was so good. He was caring. He was loving. He was so attentive. He showered me with a lot of gifts. In fact, it was everything I wanted in a man. It was so, I couldn't ask for more. I was so happy in the relationship, and I felt like I have found the one. So along the line, everything was going well. Then he came up to me and asked me if I had any money to lend him to put into his business. He wanted to get some goods because he's a business guy. So, and the only money that was with me then was my school fees.
You are a student?
Yes, I am a student.
Okay.
The only money with me then was my school fees of over 1.7 million because it's a private university. So our exam was fast approaching. I told him about it, and I told him he had to pay before exams because I have to take my exams. And it was like, okay, it was going to pay before then. There's no issue, there's no problem. And I wholeheartedly gave it to him because I trusted him. He was my boyfriend, of course. So I gave it to him with the hopes of receiving it back in a 3 weeks time for my exams. Along the line, before that, I caught him cheating on me with another girl, and that was when I everything went down. I was like, he had to give me that money back, pay me that money back, no matter what. And that was when different stories started coming up. It turned into a completely different person.
You want
Someone
him to give you, is it that you are ending the relationship or something?
I was ending the relationship. Of course, he was cheating on me with another person. So I was ending the relationship and also asking for my money back.
Okay.
So he started giving me different excuses about, oh, I'm going to give you next week. Oh, something came up. Oh, I'm not with the money now. Something happened. I wasn't having any of that. He had to give me back the money because I told him fair clearly that I had exams coming up and I had to pay my school fees. Before then, I had to take my exams. I can't risk not taking my exams. And he understood. So what's with the different excuses now for him to pay me back my money? So that was how it started going. Our relationship started going down. Started going haywire. All this while I was living with him. I was cohabiting with him because I had nowhere to go. Because obviously I was giving him all my money,
Hmm.
and I knew deep inside my heart that this relationship was done. All I wanted was my money. So it got to the point that he chased me out of his house.
Hmm.
Like I had to leave his house. This man chased me out of his house, like in front of. I was so embarrassed. The way he even chased me out, I couldn't imagine that he would do that to me. Because at the starting of our relationship, it was almost like an angel. And then just for him to give me back my money, it turned into a devil, a beast. So after chasing me out of his house, I crashed into a friend's place, a close friend's place. I asked her to give me some time to sort things out with the hopes that I'm going to receive that money and sort myself out. But that money wasn't forthcoming, at least not anytime soon, because he kept giving me stories and stories and stories, different excuses every week. I was just so tired. I was tired, and my friend even that I was even living with was starting to give me like she was starting to give me attitude like, oh, I was invading on her privacy and she wasn't comfortable, and I knew it wasn't going to be anytime soon before she chased me out of the house. So, and that money was my only hope. I just had to get that money. So all this thing went, and at the end of the day, I missed all my exams.
You
Every
didn't write your
single one
exam.
I've done. Yes, every single one of them. I missed it because I can't write exams without paying school fees. It's not possible.
Okay.
I had to pay first before I wrote my exams. But since I didn't pay, I missed every single one of them. I don't even know. I don't even know where to start from now because I don't know who to turn to. My parents, I can't tell them about it because they think that I'm still in school, that I'm studying. They don't know what I'm doing here. They don't even know that I have a boyfriend in the first place. So, how do I want to start telling them about it? Like, the money for that amount of money is so huge. Well, at the end of the day, I was scrolling to YouTube and I stumbled upon your videos. So I decided to come table this issue, this dying issue, to you guys and help me. You guys should help me to. I want that ban to go down. I want him to be destroyed. In fact, since he render me useless, I want to make you render am useless in business. So everything wey he lay him hands on, make everything just dey scatter, make him go down like that. Because the thing wey that guy don cause for me like this don too much. The stress, imagine I can't even. I have to rewrite everything. This is almost like a year, another year I've been added to my year, like 4 years now. I'm supposed to go for 5 years again. What am I even going to tell my parents about it? I want you to destroy everything he has. His business has to go down. Everything where he wants, let everything just go down. Let him not succeed in everything he lays hands on. So I want you guys to do something for me and destroy him too. In fact, if possible, if he buy am, because wetin that guy don cause for me like this, I know My mouth no fit even, I no fit explain am.
Is it that he doesn't want to pay you this money or something?
I don't think he wants to pay me back because anytime I come to him about it, he's always postponing it that, oh, I'll give you this time. But I think he doesn't want to give me back the money because I think he has that money. His business has been booming. His business has been booming. So he just doesn't want to give me back that money. So that's why I want you to do everything within your power to make sure that it crashes down. His business crashes down. In fact, if na accident, if make him get accident, make him buy. I don't care because that what that man has caused for me is just too much.
But do you know that if we do all these things you just mentioned to him, that you are not going to get this money back again, that money will just go?
And I don't care. At least I know that the person that is behind my pain is gone. At least that is enough for me. Because even at the end of the day, I don't miss my exam already. So waiting once up again. I be what is the worst that could happen? So anything you want to do, I beg, just do am. Make it that man regret waiting in use my money do. Waiting even use my life do safe. Because that money was literally my life. I don't miss exam. Which I won't do again. What is worse than that? Anything, I don't care. Even if I don't even get the money back safe, just do anything you fit do. Make that man make am beg or make am mad, make him run mad. I don't care.
Sister, I heard what you said, but if you ask me, I will tell you to calm down. Hmm? Or better still, you take this very issue to the police. Eh?
Police no fit do anything. Do you know how many times I've gone to the police? Police, as far as I know, my guy is a or my ex guy is a business guy, and he probably going to have connections. He has money too, so he can just bribe the police. Is it this country's police that they can trust again? No, I have to take it more deeper than authority, taking into authority.
Okay, so all these things you just mentioned is what you want us to do to him.
Yes.
All right, no problem. I heard what you said. But sister, I must tell you the truth first of all, that you have no reason or whatsoever to give a guy, I think you are a student. I don't see the reason why you should lend money to a business person. Somebody money someone they gave you for school fees, you now give it to this very guy.
I know, I regret it now, but I was doing it out of my love for him. I love that guy with every depth of my soul. I loved him so, and I think I was naive. I just thought that, oh, I was doing it for love, but obviously I think I was the only one in the relationship. So considering him cheating on me with another person.
And you talking about how he has been good, giving you things, not allowing you lack something. Are you sure he's not taking this money in the place of everything he has been doing to you?
Actually, about that, that was what he told me that when I asked him of the money, he would say, "Oh, what about everything I've been doing for you? Everything I've been doing for you, and can't you leave it for me? Is it not just, or I should use the money to make up for all what you have done for me?" I was like, "This wasn't the agreement that we made. You have to give me back my. At least you were doing it. Was it weren't you doing it out of your own free will or goodwill? Weren't you doing it out of love, or were you doing it to get something back in return?" So that was it.
All right, no problem. Because from what you just said now, because I sensed that was why I said it. Because and you just confirmed that he said something like this guy might be, maybe, since you don't want the relationship again, let me seize this money in exchange for all he has done, for everything he has given to you. Yet that's what I'm sensing, and you don't want to bring your parents into this very issue.
I can't bring my parents. They'll skin me alive if they know of what they don't. They have no idea that I've even missed my exams in the first place. So I cannot talk to them about it.
But do you know that at the end of the day, that all these things will still fall back to your parents? Even if you do anything to this very guy, you will not get this money, and definitely your parents are going to find out that you are not in school, that you have been out.
Yeah, I know everything is going to catch up with me finally, but at least I'm going to get satisfaction from something happening to that guy, because there's no how I can run away from all these things I've done. It's surely going to catch up with me one way or the other. But still, I still want something to happen to him.
All right, no problem. I heard your story. People, you all heard what the young girl said. You know the answer already. But we don't need to conclude within ourselves. We'll have to bring Sia into this very issue. Let's hear what Sia has to say concerning this. Sia, ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko nwatakịrị nwaanyị anọ n'obi anyị bịakwutere anyị maka ihe na-akpagbu ya. Nke gị onwe gị nọzikwa n'ihe okwu. Nwesị gị biko dododo na etufuru oge ọbụla ka ị nebagodo ya na ya bụ okwu, ka ị gwagodi m ihe ị nwere ikwu gbanyere ya bụ ihe nwatakịrị nwaanyị bụ bịa n'obi anyị. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru ka ị gwa m ihe ị nwere ikwu n'okwu a. Ana m ege ntị.
Nne, mma agwa gị nke bụ eziokwu, gwa gị ka o si wee dịlụ.
Sia said he's going to tell you nothing but the truth. Yes, Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ọkwa gụ bụ onye mere onwe gị.
Sia said you brought this upon yourself. Yes, Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Maka na mmadụ anaghị eji ndụ ya egwu egwu.
Because no one jokes with his or her life. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Iwerulu ihe ị ga-eji wee baa uru, wee welu si na ị na-eme ịfụnanya na maka na ịfụrụ onye a n'anya, wee welu ihe ị ga-eji baa uru tufuo.
Sia said you used what will make you somebody. The money your parents gave to you to pay your school fees, and you act of one foolish love or whatsoever you called it, you use it, you give it to a guy, or in the name of being in a relationship with him. Sia, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Kịta ihe emebigo, ịchọbazie ndị ga-enyelụ gị aka wee memi n'anya bụ nwata nwoke.
Sia said now things has gone astray and you are looking for people that will help you to destroy the young man. Sia, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Nne, ọ bụrụgodị na imelụ gị nya bụ ife ịchọ ka imelụ gị. Nke mbụ bụ na nya bụ ego ayara apụtazi.
Sia said even if we do this thing you want us to do for you, that you know too well that this money is not going to come out again. Sia, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Nke ịbụa, ndụ gị anago n'iyi bụ na ọ nago n'iyi.
Sia said secondly, you have rendered yourself useless is that you have done that. Sia, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Nke ịtọ abụrụzi ihe nne na nna gị ga-agwazi gị.
The third is, what will your parents do to you when they find out this very thing you did? It won't be funny. Sia, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Ife nna agwadebe gị bụ na ife mele emego.
Sia said what he's telling you is that what happened has happened. Yes.
Ihe achọ ụzọ ka ị die nya bụ ife maka na ọkwanụgụnwa bụ onye kpatara nkụ arụrụ a.
Sia said you have to bear these very logs because you are the one that brought this upon yourself. Sia, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Rapụrụ Chukwu okike ka o were aka ya gbalụ gị nya bụ ọgụ.
Sia said you should leave everything to karma. Let karma fight for you. Yes.
What karma? Where was karma when I was going through what I was going through? Karma did not teach him a lesson as far as I know. I cannot leave it to karma or anything. As far as I know, karma doesn't exist because karma did nothing to him when I wanted it to. In fact, his success even soared. He became more successful self. So that cannot be the work of karma. Karma has nothing to do with this. I cannot let it go.
So you don't believe in karma?
Karma does not exist as far as I know. It doesn't exist. Because,
for real?
Yes, because if it does, it would have done exactly what I wanted it to do to him at that period. But then it did the complete opposite.
Now, wow. See ya, enwere ihe abụọ ntakịrị nwaanyị kwukwe, ana m ege ntị ihe ị na-ekwu.
Nne, ị na-enye bụ okwu anya ifu n'ọkwa nna ọgụnwa bụ onye dara ada na ya bụ ife.
See, I said, if you look into this very issue, you understand that you got it all wrong. Yes. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ebe ịma na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke zuru ka eme, iwe welu nke obele ezinụlọ gị nye gị ka ije baala onwe gị uru wee welukwu tinyeli ya, kedu ife ibu n'obi?
See, I said, since you know too well that this young man has money, why did you give him your school fees at the first place? Yes.
I just wanted to help him because I thought he needed help. I thought maybe the money he had then wasn't enough to get the goods he said he wanted to get. So that was why I gave him the money. Out of my love for him, nothing else. I didn't think he was going to do me like that.
And you don't want to leave this thing to Kama to handle this very issue?
I can't leave it to Kama. Don't tell me that. I can't leave it to Kama. Kama what? Kama does not exist. In fact, it's a might. I can't leave it to Kama, please.
Okay, see what you are going to do for me, eh? This young man in question, eh? Can you give me his number?
I don't understand. Why do you need his number?
I want to reach out. At least let me confirm that yes, you gave him this money you are talking about. Then we'll proceed with whatever you want us to do for you.
I did give him this money, so I don't know why you need to summon him. Just do what I want you to do. I mean, that's the reason I came here. Just do what I want you to do and let me leave.
I don't want to summon him. I only want to just call him on the phone and confirm that yes, you gave him this money, and that is all. Yeah?
I gave him it's like you guys don't believe me or what? I gave him this money fair and square. I even have a receipt. I gave him this money. I transferred it to him.
Oh yeah, give me his number. Since you know you gave him this money, just give me his number. Put his number there. Okay? See ya. Ana m anụkwu ihe ị na-ekwu na ya bụ okwu.
Ebe ya bụ okwu adịgo ka ọ ya esi dị. Ife mee bụ na ya bụ nwatakịrị ga-abịa naba mgbe anyị kwadosiela ife anyị eji wee mele anya bụ ife anyị agwazie ya ka ọ ya esi wee bịa.
Alright, Sia said, since you have refused what he's telling you, the truth of the whole matter is that this thing you want us to do, we don't do it here. But since you are insisting, Sia said you have to come and go. Let him think over it to know if you are going to do it or not. Then we'll get back to you. Eh?
Okay, please make sure you do it. Whatever you can do, just make sure you do it. I don't care what it takes. Just make sure it goes down. In fact, if possible, I beg, just cry am for me, I beg.
No wahala. Sia, ịnụ ihe bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị ikwu, ana m ege ntị ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ihe a bụ okwu onye nọ n'obi mgbawa na mgbe obi ya gbatu o chesie ife okwu o wela aka ya tụọ onwe ya mbọ.
Sia said, what this girl is saying this out of anger, that when she's calm, she will understand what is happening. Yeah, Sia, ana m anụkwu ihe ị na-ekwu.
Onwere ogologo okwu ọzọ dị na ya bụ okwu na ma agbasiga ife nwere egwu ya.
Alright, Sia said there is nothing much he has to say, that he has said it all. So, sister, you said you don't want us to invite. I would like, okay, let me tell you the gospel truth. I wouldn't lie to you. I collected this young man's number so that I can call him to come down to this place so that we'll settle this thing one-on-one.
He doesn't need to come here. It doesn't need for you to confirm whatever. Just as I told you, is exactly how it happened. Just do whatever you want to do. Nah, what is? I don't understand. Is it that you guys are trying to say I'm lying or something? Just do what I asked you to do. Bring him down. Make him crazy. Make him mad. In fact, whatever you want to do, just, you don't have to summon him anything because I don't even want to set my eyes on him in the first place.
Okay, the thing is that I'm sorry to disappoint you. We cannot do what you are asking us to do for you here. We don't get ourselves involved in anything evil. You can only leave this thing to Kama, or allow us invite this young man down to the studio to do the needful the way we used to do it, if you are very sure of what you are doing.
I don't want karma to solve anything. Don't advise me that way. I don't want karma. I already tried karma, but it didn't work. So please, I leave it up to you to do what you have to do.
So you are not buying our advice. You are not buying to what we are telling you to calm down and let us handle this thing. That we cannot do what you want us to do.
How do you expect me to be calm in this kind of situation? I just told you that I missed a whole semester's exam. How am I supposed to feel? Calm? No way, far from that. Please, don't ask me to be angry.
All right, people, you all see how this thing went. I don't have any choice than to end this program and allow the young girl to go and calm herself down. Yes. So please tell us how you feel concerning this very issue. Yes, the young girl was so wrong in giving her school fees to someone. Now the thing is backfiring on her. She don't want to go to the police. She don't want to get her family involved. What else would she do concerning this very issue? Please tell us in the comment section. And as you are commenting, comment respectfully. Share. Make this video go viral for the world to watch and learn, so that other students in her shoes will not do the same mistake. And as you do so, don't worry, I don't need to say anything right now, but just what we do. You already know what we are going to do about this very issue. That is just it. So stay tuned and see how all these things is going to play out. Thank you.